Hello everybody, this is my video entry for killernerd75 100 sub giveaway, and he wants to know 5 different things. Um, First is, how did it all begin, your journey into horror? Um, for me, it began when I was really young. Um, as far back as I can remember, I've always been a big horror fan. From my family, watching horror movies and whatever. Uh, you know, I remember probably one of the first ones that I watched was Halloween. Absolutely love Halloween. I also remember going up to seeing Interview with the Vampire when I was younger. Um, but that's pretty much how it started for me. It was just with family and watching them, and you know, but then the next question is, what do I like about horror? For me, I love the blood and the guts, and you know I like that kind of stuff. Plus, I like the originality of horror. I also love the surprise of horror. The when you think you have one thing figured out, and it turns out to be another. I love that. Um, I also love the fact that you can pretty much do anything you want in a horror movie. Um, and I love that. Sometimes, but anyway, the next he wants to know, what don't we like about horror? And for me, I don't really like the cheesiness of some horror movies. You know, um, some horror movies are really great and need that little bit of cheese in there. But some of them just go over the top and just, just really cheesy, and I don't really like that. Plus, um, like 74 Poker said, the unoriginality of it, you know, how many times we need to see the same story? Um, doesn't matter if you give it a different name. A lot of times, there'll be 5, 6 different movies, and they'll all be pretty much the same thing. You know, I just don't like that. Plus, you know, it's just me. Ah, who's next? What's your least favorite subgender of a movie? Of it? For me, I would say probably remakes. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some really good remakes out there. Um, with the fact that nobody could do anything original anymore, it seems like. Personally, I don't like that. Um, also, I don't like really too much the found footage horror movies. You know, I think they're overdone now. There's too many of them. They're some of them are really slow and boring. Don't get me wrong. I'll watch them if it sounds good. If I'm on Netflix or whatever, and I'm reading about them and they sound good. But I'm always a little leery when it comes to that. just because of the fact that a lot of them are slow and they can't really do a lot of things when somebody's holding the camera and the shakiness and just that it kind of turns me off about them. Um, anyway, any changes to your favorite horror movie or classic ones? Um, you know, I wouldn't really change anything about any movie, horror movie. Um, except for one thing. Um, one of my favorite Friday the 13th is part 8 where Jason takes Manhattan. Um, I would change the ending to that. To me personally, I didn't care for the ending. Um, just the whole thing of him turning back into a kid, just I don't know, doesn't work for me too much. I don't know. I would change it to. I don't even know what I would change it to, but I would get rid of just that whole ending in general. Now, is there a remake I would like to see? Um, Crap movie or one with potential? As far as horror goes, I think there's too many remakes as far as horror goes. Um, and too many remakes in general. Now, if I had to pick one that I would say needs a remake, mm, I, you know, I can't really think of one that I would like to see be remade. Um, no, not really. But if I had to pick one, absolutely had to pick one. Hmm, can't really. Okay. I would say probably Pumpkinhead. I personally didn't care for Pumpkinhead. Um, you know, I thought it was a really just dumb movie. I would say that one could be remade, or the Blair Witch Project. I would and focus more on the witch than the kids in the woods. I do more with that one. Um, but anyway, those are my answers. Um, and good luck to everybody that enters. All right, bye.